Wow. Wow, that was bad. The Phillies lose 15-1 in Game 3 of the Atlanta Braves series. Now, going into this game, you had to have known it was going to be this atrocious. No JT Realmuto, no Jay Bruce. Factor in Nick Williams is in there. Andrew Knapp. Oh, Andrew Knapp. Don't even get me started with Andrew Knapp. And you go with Velasquez for the opener. Cole Irvin's the second guy there. You had to know it was going to be set up for failure. It was set up for failure to begin with. And that makes me think and question why we didn't go with Jake Arrieta. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Jake Arrieta has been this tremendous pitcher all season long, because we all know that he has not been this tremendous pitcher all season long. We know that. He's been bad. But you're going up against the best team in the NL, and you have to give Jake Arrieta the ball over Vin Velasquez and Cole Irvin and Jerad Eickhoff. It just has to happen. You need to put yourself in a better position than that. By the way, that's Chase Utley giving us a little how do you do from behind here. Mind blown. Mind blown. Here's our pitching staff today. Vin Velasquez with that brutal start, hitting a batter, letting up a single, letting up a double. Oh, it was atrocious. 2 1/3, 4 hits, 4 earned runs. Cole Irvin, 3 2/3, 9 hits, 6 earned runs. Jerad Eickhoff, 1 inning, 6 hits, 5 earned runs. Sean Rodriguez, your best pitcher of the day. 1 inning, 0 hits, and a strikeout. He was the best. Sean Rodriguez. Now, the one thing that makes me feel good about this, it could be a blessing in disguise. This should show Matt Klentak, this 5th day thing, not going to work. This every 5th day thing, using the bullpen. You just watched 3 guys fighting for a spot all suck today. Go get someone. You're going to have to get someone. We're now 2.5 games back. Hey, Broads, the offense only had 1 run. You're right. But our pitchers allowed 19 hits. Acuna went 4 for 5 with 4 runs. Donaldson, 3 hits. You had Freeman, Riley, Markakis, 2 each. Now, that's a deep lineup. That's a scary lineup. Now, they are going up against probably someone worse than me all game long on the mound. But that's a deep lineup. And it's not like what they had on the bump was anything special either. So I'm not giving the offense a free pass. I'm not. But there's a difference between depth of this lineup when Andrew Knapp is in there and Nick Williams than when Jay Bruce is in there. Yeah, there's a difference. There's a difference. And JT Realmuto, there's absolutely a difference, and that has to be factored in. But they're not getting a pass. They were trashed today. We had a couple chances there to make some noise throughout this game. Even though it was somewhat of a blowout, we had bases juiced for Scott Kingery early in this game. He ended up hitting the ball pretty much to the warning track, just a few inches shy of that. And then later in this ball game, after Bryce Harper knocks in a run, you had men on second and third base. Scott Kingery struck out and Rhys Hoskins struck out. It's not like those were moments where, they were the biggest moment in the world. The first bases loaded chance for Scott Kingery was probably the best chance to somewhat fight back into this game. And he ended up moving up in the lineup today, and he didn't produce in the moments where we needed him to. But I'm not saying it's Scott Kingery's fault here. What I'm saying is, this offense struggled. You can't deny it. You can't deny that this offense should have had a little bit more. But I look at the 15-1 loss, and I look at, okay, what did we just do on the mound? That was, wow, okay, let's see how I describe this. The worst 3 guys in MLB history. It had to have been. It had to have been the worst 3 outings in MLB history, except for Sean Rodriguez at the end. Vin Velasquez, you'd think, even though it was an opener situation, he went out there, he had his chance to come out of the bullpen and be a starter, if you will, right? Hit a batter. It was a mess. Home runs, leaving the ballpark. Of course, Jerad Eickhoff steps in there, and then what happens? Oh, it's something else. See, what bothers me is the mindset with this and Jake Arrieta. Because they're worried about the National Series and who's going to line up in the National Series with Jake Arrieta. I don't care about that. I care about the Braves. Now we're 2.5 back. I care about the Braves. This was embarrassing. It wasn't like he was losing a rest day. This was his time to go because we had an off day earlier in the week. What was it, Thursday maybe they had an off day? So it wasn't like he was going an extra day early if he was to go tonight. That's where I'm lost. I'm lost on the decision of going with the whole bullpen thing against a lineup like this. Throwing in 3 guys today who are garbage against this deep lineup. Why? What's the thought process? 19 total hits. They were destroying the baseball. While we have guys like Nick Williams up there who misses a pitch right over the strike zone, pops up the left field. But we have Andrew Knapp out there. And listen, I know that there's some top guys on this team that didn't produce offensively, and it seems like I'm ripping apart these 2 over the other guys. I'm not. The offense as a whole was bad today. Up against a pitcher who's not having that great of a year so far. Who's not having a good stretch. My eyes are set on this just showed me what this 5th starter role is. And you need to get someone who can eat some innings. You need to get someone who can provide something for you. I can't keep going with this bullpen nonsense. I'm anti the opener as it is. It's abysmal. And upper management now, the front office, they're in this position. How much are you giving up? Where is this Phillies team? Do you give up too much for someone who was going to be a free agent at the end of this year if we're not ready to rock and roll this season? We just got waxed. I mean, 15-1. 15-1 on this Father's Day. One of those games you can't even watch. One of these games that you can't even shake your head and say, oh, just one of those games. No. This is a statement, really. This was a statement, not just by the Braves. This is a statement to the front office of this organization. We need more. We need more. And I thought it was pretty obvious before this game even started. We're 71 games in. It's not early anymore. It's not, oh, we're figuring it out. We're figuring what this roster is. We know what this roster is. You should know by now what this roster is. I mean, it's just unbelievable. So I'm disgusted with the decision-making of putting Velasquez, Cole Irvin, even in this position, Jerad Eickhoff. I'm disgusted with putting them in this position to begin with. It should have been Jake Arrieta. Whether he's had it or not this year, he's a guy who's been around the league. He's a veteran. You put him in this position. And if he went 4 innings and got lit up, then whatever. But the mind process, that gives you a better chance than throwing in these nobodies who have had 0 success in this league against the Braves when you're trying to fight for a division lead. So who does that fall on? And we all know who it falls on that we haven't gotten a pitcher yet. I mean, I'm just sick. Sick to my stomach. I really am. I really am. Well, the Nationals. The Nationals are up next. We got a boatload of division games coming. Boatload. We'll see where this team goes, but it has been a stretch of horrendous baseball. Horrendous baseball. We're too good to be having these type of stretches. We've been playing 500 ball. Hell no. Hell no. Unacceptable. That's what that is. It's unacceptable. Let me know your thoughts down below. I want to hear your thoughts on everything. The offense, although I know it's a problem, I'm looking at the pitching. What'd you think about the situation we went with the opener over Jake Arrieta? Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.